All right, what's going on with Africa?
That's a fucking I'm so sick of it.
Why?
Here's the headline.
Yeah, cute story.
Dad stands trial over daughter's mutilation. A father stands accused of the unthinkable. He brutally cutting his daughter's genitals. The girl was 2.
What? By the way, Madonna is adopting the genitals as we speak.
That's...
She, Nothing?
That's very funny.
Right, thanks.
Monday, activists from all over the world focused on Gwinnett County courtroom as Khalid Adem, accused of cruelty to a child and aggravated battery for allegedly circumcising his daughter, goes on trial. Now, this guy was accused of cutting her clit off with scissors when she was 2.
Oh, that just gave me that tingly feeling.
Yeah, I know. I got a little hard when I read it, too.
I don't mean like that.
Well, he actually is denying it. He's saying he did not do it, that the wife's family did it, because they're all African, I think. So I don't know if he did it or not. But just the fact that there's a culture that still does it.
He was born in Ethiopia, where circumcision is a common procedure for young girls.
What savages.
If that isn't the definition of savage.
If you're cutting your daughter's clit off, your culture is shit. If you cut the clit off your fucking daughter, your culture is shit.
Do you think they cut the clit off and then get into their suit and take their briefcase and hop in their car and go off to IBM?
I certainly doubt it.
I doubt it, too.
How awful.
That is a horrid practice. Why do they do that? Is it like
I'll tell you why. One is to make sure that the woman doesn't get that much sexual pleasure because they don't want her cheating.
Yeah.
There's so many places in the world where these weak fucking men. If you're not a good enough fuck to keep your woman faithful, that's your own problem. Eat her pussy for once, you silly geese.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
In the Middle East, they make them dress showing only their eyes because none of those fucking weak-minded people can avoid fucking a girl if they see her. They can't avoid it. They can't help it. Well, it's like here they think the women won't be able to help themselves. They don't want the women going out and cheating and fucking early, so they cut their clits off to cut down on sexual pressure. And if one person compares male circumcision to this, I'll fucking spray Febreze on you.
Do that.
You got it.
No way.
I'm here for feedback.
Whoever's comparing it, don't even read it to me yet. Let me say, I do think male circumcision is barbaric and outdated as well. But it's more done for a hygiene thing. It is not, and it's stupid, agreed. But it's not done to keep men from feeling sexual pleasure. Man, I'm circumcised. And believe me, I've spent a lot of money. I certainly get sexual pleasure. It's not done to keep men from cheating. It's not done to repress men.
Am I circumcised?
You're clipped, as I like to say.
Clipped?
Well, what's the guy say on instant feedback?
Oof. I mean, it doesn't look like an anteater.
Oh, no, it's nice. Looks like a little pink building.
Doesn't it give you more pleasure when you get all chopped up?
No, I think that the foreskin is better. I think circumcision sucks.
Why?
Because your dick was made that way. You don't need it cut off.
I'm very happy with my cock.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't, it's a circumcised model. But, like, it's not like, it's circumcision. Oh, I wish I wasn't circumcised. I don't care. But if I wasn't, I'd probably be like, I'm happy with that, too.
I'm sure you're supposed to be made that way. It's not an accident nature put foreskin on. It's just a stupid religious ritual. We should not have our cock tips cut off. It's ridiculous. But it's not done for the same reason as female fucking circumcision. It's not done by a culture who completely dominates one gender in the culture to fucking completely keep them from fucking anyone and to not feel sexual pleasure. So what's the instant feedback
saying? Have some kind of power over them.
I just say, it pisses him off that we circumcise boys.
Oh, yeah, I do. I agree.
Greg in Jersey.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Hey.
Hey, Greg.
I was going to say getting clipped is not just about hygiene.
Okay.
It's also about looking like everybody else in the locker room, too. You don't want to be the only guy with the unclipped dick.
Well, a lot of people did get made fun of back in school in the shower if they weren't clipped. Walking around there with the uncircumcised penis.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't think chicks like that.
Too bad what they like. And the rest of the world, men are uncircumcised. And chicks do like it.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know. The whole world has been fucking going for millions of years. What do you think? Only uncut penises are getting pussy? What's wrong with you?
Julie in Kentucky, what's up?
Hi, how are you guys today?
Hello, Jewel.
Hi. Now, you guys, for one and everything, my son wasn't circumcised when he was born because my first husband was not circumcised. He didn't want our son circumcised.
Okay.
it's horrible to pull the foreskin back, though, because you have to pull that foreskin back, and it's stuck to the head of their penis.
Yeah, if it's
Oh,
it does.
God.
It can stink. It can be unclean. Sure, like anything else. But why don't we just go ahead? I'm sorry. Go.
Well, what I'm saying, though, is you have to pull that foreskin away from the skin so it's red and it bleeds and everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is it bleeding from?
Enjoy that smoothie.
It's because it's attached to the head of
Done.
the skin. It's attached to the head.
Well, how
It's attached to the head.
Well, how unclean was the kid? You mean when you're born, it's attached to the head?
Well, no, but the reason that they make you pull it away, because if you don't, then it could possibly close up around the hole of the penis to keep them from going to the bathroom.
All right, well, maybe.
You have to pull the foreskin back for what?
Just get rid of that foreskin.
No, leave it there.
Oh, it's
and
like an
clean it.
appendix.
Keep it clean. I heard it can smell cheesy. Keep it clean. It can probably trap a good piss scent. But just make sure that you keep your cock clean.
I'm sure you could collect enough yeast for bread.
Yeah, you can just cook.
No, you don't understand, though, and everything. When they're born, that foreskin is attached to the head. You have to pull it back and get it pulled back. And you have to put Vaseline in there every time you pull it back to keep it from growing back.
Give it a little tug.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
All right.
It gets uglier. This guy got Thank you. This guy got circumcised at 14. Eric.
Oh.
Yeah, guys.
What's up?
14 years old. Came here from Mother Russia, and the Jewish community, leaned on us and on my parents, and I had to get circumcised.
Why wouldn't you run away from home?
Yes, I should have. Believe
At
me, I was
14.
walking 1 month like Robert Reed.
Did it hurt?
Oh, it's brutal. Full anesthesia.
So you're completely under, and what do you think of your new cock?
I love it.
You love your new cock?
Brand new model.
Do the stitches keep breaking?
Dude,
And my cousin was circumcised at 28.
what an idiot. Hey, is there any difference sexually in the pleasure you feel?
No.
Okay, it's not.
No.
I always thought the foreskin, because it's skin going over the head. So I think if you ejaculate off...
I have a friend who's not circumcised, and it just needs a bit more cleaning to do, He just has to pull it back and clean it in, clean the head.
A horse.
Like a horse, yeah, you got dirt and gravel.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got some dirt
Anthony knows what
And a Lego.
in your sheath. You've got some brambles.
I actually wrote a list called Goofy Gags to play on your uncircumcised pals. And
Where's this list?
I don't remember. I remember one of them was putting itching powder in it and stapling it shut. I don't remember. One was putting crazy glue on the foreskin and attaching it to a tailpipe.
Not to interrupt you, Jim.
Okay. It was
What I got for my circumcision from the Jewish community was a nice Timex worth $19.
Oh God, it's awful.
Well,
so you can count the hours away as you're screaming in pain.
Yeah,
I've been in agony for 2 days.
And they got to keep the piece of calamar.
All right.
And they had a good year.
Did you get a moil who sucked it out?
No, it was done in a hospital.
Oh.
All right. Well, we got a guy that was 26 when he got circumcised.
Wow.
Isaac, Charlotte, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Isaac, oi. Why 26?
Oh, your friend. Your friend was 26, and he had it done 2 weeks ago, yeah.
He's 26, and he's getting married, and his wife didn't like it cut, so she asked him to go for the surgery to get it cut, and he said he would.
Well, his wife is an emasculating twat, and if she can't accept him for the way he was fucking born, hey, could you cut your cock tip off and then I'll love you? He's going to have an awful marriage. An awful marriage. She's a castrating witch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's
about
new
as
to it.
close as you can get to castration.
He says it's the worst decision he ever made. Now he wants to back out of the whole marriage.
He said he should. Why would he marry such a cunt? She wouldn't. What, does she not want to put it in her mouth? You know what an awful fuck she must be?
Oh, wow.
God, does that annoy me.
You know, there's a society that is like a club almost, some type of thing, an entity, that wants to bring back their foreskins.
Yeah, where they weigh it down
So
and
they
shit.
have different fixtures and clamps and things.
Yeah?
And they wear weights a certain part of the day, which is supposed to stretch the skin around the penis back over the head of their dick. Can you fucking believe that shit?
Is that real?
Yes.
Saw it on HBO. Real sex. Got to be real.
But what they don't show you is that the hairline moves back on your head as your back is slowly sucked down and under. What do you think? You're creating extra skin?
It constantly looks like you're pulling your ass cheeks apart.
Yeah. Every time you step down and make a point, your dick jumps.
Dave in Virginia. Dave.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Dave.
My wife's a doctor, and she said if you don't get circumcised, it can cause a really nasty infection.
It probably can, dude, but look at the rest of the world is not circumcised.
And look what savages they are.
Good point. They're decapitating each other, hijacking planes. Bad example.
Your wife's a doctor. What are you?
I work as missions.
As what?
I get kids in the college.
Okay.
Missions.
Admissions.
Oh, admissions.
All right, so you work in admissions at a college, and she's a doctor.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ouch.
That's great.
I also saw Voss in Richmond this past weekend. Voss and Bonnie.
Where?
What do you do?
Killed. You had a great show.
All right, good.
You do the EZ form during tax time, and your wife has to have it sent out to an accountant, right?
Guys, I have no idea how much money I make or anything. It all goes to her, and she does all the books.
Yeah, good thing.
I think you might have a huge cock.
Yep.
Yeah.
She probably looks at your paycheck and thinks it's cute.
Right.
Thrown in with hers.
We'll get some groceries.
As a doctor.
She weighs it every freaking month.
Yeah,
doesn't make much money, but he's got a huge hog. What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? All right, thanks, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya. He has a fucking cock like the tail of a Komodo dragon.
All right, let's say hi to Jennifer in Connecticut. Jennifer, Connecticut, what's up?
Yes, you fuckers hung up on me.
No, I swear.
We even
stupid phones.
All right, Jennifer, you hate...
Circumcision.
All right, you hate circumcision.
And you're a nurse, right?
Yes, I'm a registered nurse, and I've been a registered nurse for 9 years, and I've always done neonates. And
when you have an uncut cock in your mouth, like it or hate it?
Honestly.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. But you know what? I've seen babies bleed out and almost die from circumcision.
Wait, now, do you in your personal life prefer a man who's circumcised or uncircumcised?
You know what?
Honestly.
Uncircumcised, because I know that it's painful, and I did it to all 3 of my children, and I regret it. I wish that I could have made a different choice.
Have you ever held an unclipped one in your mouth?
Yes. I have to be honest, yes.
Good girl.
But all uncircumcised and circumcised. And uncircumcised
You
is
whore!
Well, apparently your mouth is a penis way station. But now do you do prefer uncircumcised?
This is different. That's different from my professional opinion, because I've seen babies bleed out and almost...
The hell are you getting seeing circumcisions?
Yeah. Pencil sharpeners?
Yeah, what the fuck? How they almost bleed out?
All right, we got a girl that loves cut penises. Stacy, you're on with Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi.
Stacy?
Hi, Jennifer.
Have you ever seen a baby getting circumcised?
Unfortunately, I never had any boys. I only had girls.
Well, they strap them down.
Nice.
Okay, arms and legs.
Yeah.
And they cut their foreskins off, and they scream and cry in pain and agony. Whoever says that it doesn't hurt is lying.
Of course it hurts, but you're a kid. You don't remember.
I don't know.
Aren't there little like trays they put them in with the shape of a baby in it?
And they put
I
straps
to the hospital one day.
straps on their legs.
They what?
They put straps on their arms and straps on their legs.
Yeah, you can't have him kicking or grabbing at himself.
It's fucking barbaric.
You got to strap him down.
It's barbaric. It's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life, and they bleed all over the place. And one time, one baby almost died, and they had to, cauterize the blood vessel because it was bleeding out.
They don't.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I understand that it's bad, but it's just much better in the long run for hygiene and everything. I mean,
there are a lot of nerves underneath the foreskin that are taken off with the foreskin, and it.
All right. Well, Stacy's a fan of the cut penis, right, Stacy?
Yeah.
Well,
when you're giving head, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Why is that, Stacy? Why?
The taste of an uncut penis. It's disgusting.
Well,
what does an uncut penis tase like, Stacy?
Maybe they didn't clean well enough.
All right, shut up, Jennifer. We get your point. Stacy, what does an uncut penis taste like?
Or Stacy?
Stacy.
Is your name Stacy?
I can't compare it to anything.
Still talking.
It's just, it tastes like rotten cheese. Yeah.
Well, who are you blowing? Cabbies?
Well, apparently, some people were not taught how to clean their cocks correctly.
Yeah, but you gotta understand something here. Let me just jump in and play devil's advocate. I like having my ass eaten. I love it. I really do.
Okay.
And I like to stick it on a girl's mouth and make her lick it. But I'm sure every girl out there who's eaten an ass would have a horror story about it. Not with mine, you wouldn't, because I'm fucking Hank Hygiene. I'm fucking Kenny Clean.
You know what I want to tell you guys?
All
you
right.
know the person who called before and said that their kid was bleeding because they pulled back the foreskin?
Yeah.
The foreskin naturally separates in about 2 years. You're not supposed to pull back a foreskin until then.
Yeah.
Until it naturally separates. So that's
Yeah,
like
everyone knows that. Of course.
What is it? So shed like a snake skin?
Oh, God, I can't even... Oh.
Imagine pulling back your dick skin and ripping the skin back.
No.
Yeah.
It's like taking a corner of a piece of construction paper and poking it in your dick hole.
Stop it.
Just
And
for that
slicing.
reason, I would make
Across the
sure that if
cockhole.
I had boys, they would have it.
I did it to all three of my boys, and after
Yeah, we know.
birth and watching it being done, I was horrified. I couldn't believe how painful.
It toughens them up.
Hey, did they really...
When
It's a
your
cool
boys
world
grow
out
up
there.
and they're receiving head, then trust me, the women will be happy that you had it.
Nah, but women suck uncircumcised
there you go,
dicks.
Well, I'm trying not to think about that. Well, my son is 17, and
How big a boy is he?
he's 250 pounds and 6
That's
feet
a
tall.
big one.
No.
When was the last time you saw his penis?
Gee, what did you say?
What'd you say?
When was the last time you saw his penis, Jennifer?
I haven't seen it in about 10 years.
And you're bummed, right?
So I really don't know what it looks like, and I don't want to know.
I want to know if any mom...
I think you're wondering just a little bit.
Are you ever curious, honestly, I'm not being creepy, are you ever curious as to how big his penis is?
Actually, I took him to the doctor and had him checked because I was afraid that maybe it was like a little bit on the small side. So
Wait, why did you think your own son's penis might be a little on the small side?
it was just a suspicion, and I just had him checked. And
How old was he?
He was about 10 years old, and he came out after getting checked, and he said everything went okay except for the part when he went under my underwear.
Oh, my God.
And I was like...
And then he giggled. The doctor giggled.
There's some things going on with Jennifer.
Wait, Jennifer, let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
So-
why do you think he had a small penis? You had a
What
suspicion.
does this have to do with being circumcised?
It's interesting. This is interesting real-life stuff.
I think her husband has a small penis, and she was wondering if her own
no,
kid
you
had
know
a small
why?
penis.
Why?
When kids are really overweight, it can make your penis look a lot smaller. And after you lose the weight, you'll see that, you have a regular sized penis, and he was always a bit on the big side.
So you got a chubby kid with a little cocktail Frank dick. And how did you know this at 10 years old? Why were you still looking at his penis?
I wasn't looking at it. It was just an accident.
Aren't they all small
It was an
at
accident?
the age of 10?
What happened? How did you accidentally?
Yeah.
How did you accidentally see your son's penis?
Well, my son had a habit of coming out of the shower and standing in front of the TV and just letting the towel fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no. Of course.
It was
I don't.
Time that I walked in and I was horrified, and I looked away as fast as possible, and I said, what the hell are you doing?
Not
only
fast
was
enough,
the
obviously.
windows were all open.
So wait, he's a little exhibitionist? He has a little dick and he's an exhibitionist?
He was young at the time. He was an exhibitionist.
He was 10 years old, and you saw enough, you looked enough that you said, wow, that's a real small dick my kid's got.
You did a quick math calculation.
Yeah, you really quickly assessed his penis.
Very quickly.
And how long was it before you were on the phone with the doctor?
It was quick. I took him because I worked in a clinic with a doctor.
Holy shit! You see him naked and drag him to the doctor.
Oh, I'm such a bitch.
Oh my God!
Best thing I could do.
And what did the doctor say?
He said that it was fine. He said that when a child's overweight.
Yeah, we got that part. I thought it was something else though.
The pubis gets fat as well.
Ew, old fat
pubis.
Old fat pubis.
Old fat pubis covering up the dick.
Ew, old fat pubis.
So she said, when you milk it out, your fingers, it's a normal size.
Well, did you do that?
No, the doctor did it, but he made me stand in the room and turn my back to her because you're not allowed to do that in a room alone with a with the child.
Wait, it was a woman doctor?
Okay. What did the woman do?
She had to squeeze the boy's fat pubis.
Wait, did she push in on his fat pubis?
Fatty pubis, fatty.
And his little wee poked out?
It's like one of those stress balls. You squeeze it and the eyes pop out.
The eyeballs pop out. What?
This has nothing to do with circumcision.
It was a woman doctor?
Fuck circumcision. You're a freak.
Wow, old party favor penis.
So the doctor had to squeeze the boy's pubis and cock to make sure it was normal size, while the boy's mother stood in the room facing away. Wow. Hooker strangulations, here I come.
Yeah, you really fucked up there, lady.
So it's a normal one in the end?
My other kids are fine because they're normal weight. So I don't know what, I haven't seen it, but I have a 6-year-old who runs around the house nude before he gets into the bathtub.
Nice hog on him.
Normal. But when the doctor circumcised him, he left a little foreskin. So this way, when he's older, his erections won't be painful. Because people who have really tight circumcisions, they have painful erections later on in life.
See, my foreskin was cut, but they did a good job. And actually, I got little bumps on the back where they cut. They didn't do a great job with that, but there's enough skin where my fat cock gets rock hard.
That is a really gross mental image.
I'm getting a rod right now talking to her. Wait, Mommy.
Because you're talking dirty to her.
Mommy, let me ask you, did you ever get curious, about how big your son's penis is now? Not in an incestuous way, but just curious.
No, it's not. No, I mean, there's a natural curiosity only because I want them to be normal, and I want them to, be
of course.
Subject of ridicule. You know what I mean?
So when's the last time it occurred to you or you were curious? And I mean, I know that it's not for a bad purpose.
Because my oldest kids are 16 and 17, and
sweatpants, tight pants. Did you look?
Did you ever look just to see?
You ever look at sweatpants, or if they're wearing tight pants, you look and go, okay, that's normal.
I try not to.
But you have though, right? A couple times. It's pretty normal.
I can't believe we're having this.
Jimmy.
Well, no, I'm just wondering if you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Sit down, Jim. I don't want to look at your.
No, I'm not being dirty, Mother. I'm just wondering, Mother. Do you ever?
What's wrong with you,
Mommy? Do you ever look?
You sit down. Your mother saw your penis.
Oh God, probably when I was
last week.
Yeah, no, she didn't see it. She was blindfolded. It's a game we play. It's called Earn Your Pension. No.
It's called Measure with Your Mouth.
It's called if you want old Jimmy's checks every month.
That's right. It's called if you don't want dog food in 5 years.
If you had boys, you would want to make sure that they were normal because you wouldn't want them to be made fun of and ridiculed, especially with enough problems.
I'm sure...
Enough about the penis!
I'm sure being told, your mother saying your penis is too small and dragging you to another woman to also point at it and laugh.
Point out while you stand in the corner.
That's right.
Like the Blair Witch Project.
And she pinches your fat pubis.
So the little worm can poke out of the hole.
Say hello.
His cock looks like an apple with a worm in it. That's what it looks like. Old apple pubis.
Apple pubis.
We just told him that he needed to get checked because everybody has to get their genitals checked when they're a child. Everybody.
Why are you so obsessed with genitals?
You are so into genitals.
You really, that's all you think about is young boy cock and what it means to you. I love you.
All right.
I'm here to tell you that circumcision is barbaric and it should be outlawed. They shouldn't be allowed to do it anymore. I saw a Moyle on TV. He got arrested because he actually sucked the...
Yeah, well, that's barbaric.
Exactly.
He's done in a hospital.
And he did it before the circumcision.
He had herpes on his mouth.
What? Oh, yeah.
And then he gave the kid herpes and the kid died. So,
well,
oh well. Anyway.
Not a safe thing to do.
There's more of those things.
Well, Jennifer, you should get.
What do you want us to send flowers or something?
Yeah, what kind of good parents bring their kid to a doctor who's going to suck their cock? Well, we didn't know he had anything in his mouth. We thought he would just cut the boy's penis off and suck the blood responsibly. You fucking idiot parents.
Those are really orthodox that do that.
Whatever, they're fucking savages too.
Orthodox, all right.
Savage.
All right, Jennifer.
All right, it was nice talking to you
Bye,
guys.
you too.
Yeah.
He
loves the cock.
Do mothers ever wonder about their sons' penises? I'm curious. Because you always hear about
Mothers ever wonder about penises? Give us a call.
You always hear about stepfathers or fathers checking out their daughter's tits. I mean, it just happens. But do
Does
women?
it?
Yeah, man. And we talked about that. Do mothers ever wonder about their sons? I mean, I know it sounds creepy, and the fact that I'm like packing 6.5 right now and filling up.
That is really
Sit
creepy.
back down, Jimmy.
All right.
It's one of those like fucking incest stories.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to let the air out to sit down because it's all like a heart. There.
Stacy, you are just a disgusting machine. You are a disgusting machine. Anything that disgusts humanity will come out of you.
He's a normal guy.
Final word to you, Stacy.
I prefer them cut. I mean, like I said, they're a lot cleaner and they taste a lot better.
What kind of pubis do you? I love the word pubis.
Fat pubis.
Pubis. Oh, Jim.
Jesus, Jim.
Wow, that was a bad one.
Thank you, Stacy.
Jennifer has issues.
She certainly does. Fat pubis.
Her boy has a fat pubis.
Do you think that's going to be a name on Whackback?
Of course it is.
Fat pubis.
I'm sure someone has that already.
Of course they do.
Fat pubis.